Welcome back, and we are joined by Miss Malou Ortiz, the author of Embracing God's Purpose for My Special Child, and her book right now that she's launching, the Ikaw na Maganda. Okay, and we were asking her earlier, so what makes a woman beautiful?
Well, of course, having the inner beauty, no, which is the fruit of the spirit, no, gentleness, kindness, patience, self-control. Yeah, I was saying kanina, no, writing about what makes women ugly was much easier kasi mas natural sa atin. Diba?
That's right.
Our
sinful nature.
Sinful nature natin. And writing the beauty part, it's kind of hard kasi you know that this is what God asked you to do, pero
ang hirap.
Ang hirap. Parang hindi ako yan. Parang sabi ko when I was writing, Lord, di naman ako itong bagay sa book na ito. I was also learning while I was writing it. Yeah.
So what were your, the greatest learnings, your greatest insight in writing the book?
Well, it kind of parang I was convicted na I need to work on like gentleness.
Yes.
Kasi my personality is also kind of strong. Hindi nga kind of strong.
I think most women, our personalities are kind of strong, di ba?
Okay, so when I'm able to speak gently, it is only by God's grace.
Amen.
It's not really natural for me.
Yes. Do you have any tips for married women, single women, and of course single moms? No? You know where they're coming from. What would you like to tell them?
Well, for married women, of course, important yung the respect and the submission.
Respecting the husband.
Yeah,
that's right.
You have to understand that submission is not about parang you're like a servant.
Yes.
That your husband will just step on you. It's really a heart issue, no? Kailangan, you have to do it for the Lord because it's what God asks of us.
We submit to our husband as to the Lord.
As the Lord.
We are submitting, like we are submitting to Jesus.
Yes, no? So, if you understand that, it becomes easier. It will wala nang struggle kung maintindihan mo talaga that you're doing it for God.
Kasi pag isipin mo yung husband mo, bakit ako mag-submit sa husband ko? He makes mistakes, di ba? Hindi naman siya perfect. Yeah. But if you know that, but God is perfect, and if I submit to my husband, then I'm under God's protection.
Yes.
That if I submit to Him, there will be a blessing for my obedience.
Oh.
And for the single women?
For the single women, I remember what Pastor Peter Tanchi said, no? You need to keep yourself pure. No? Right. Every time you give in, let's say to your boyfriend, parang one petal, it's like a rose daw, that one petal falls, no? Until one day, when you meet your husband na talaga, wala na, pangit ka na. Kasi na,
some people will, they can't understand, bakit ako maging pangit? But the thing is, parang you're practicing self-control, di ba? So the fruit of the Spirit is self-control. You're already practicing self-control because when you get married, you will have to stay pure.
Yes.
Even your husband will have to stay pure. How will you keep your marriage pure? Ngayon pa lang, single ka pa lang, pinapractice mo na yung self-control. Kasi syempre, naturally, you love the person, di ba? You want to be physically close. But how do you practice self-control now that you're single so that in the future, when I'm married, I will keep my marriage pure?
Yes.
So that is so true.
So it makes you ugly, kasi something inside you has been given away.
Yes. And for the single moms?
Single moms, well, I think it's really what will make you beautiful is when you find out that God can be your partner. He can fill you, He can complete you, and discovering that makes you a better person. So, kahit na walang partner.
Yes, He is your husband.
Yes, makikita mo nag-glow pa rin. It's okay.
Just like you, glowing.
Diba? Kahit walang partner, it's okay.
So, Malou, let's please invite people to get your book. How much is this?
It's only 75 pesos.
And it's available where?
It's available at OMF Bookstore, PCBS, CCF Bookstore. Yeah, and National Bookstore, of course.
Oh, National. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Can you invite them to get the book?
Get a copy of Ikaw na ang Maganda. It's really a good book. Not because I wrote it, but it will help you check yourself and realize the areas where you need to improve on. No? So it also give you tips on how to put makeup.
Okay, perfect. Beauty inside and out. Thank you so much, Malou, for guesting on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
And dito sa 700 Club Asia, mamimigay tayo ng libreng kopya ng Ikaw na ang Maganda Paano? Please watch this.
Manood ng The 700 Club Asia ngayong gabi at manalo ng librong Ikaw na ang Maganda, How to be Beautiful Inside and Out na isinulat ni Malou Ortiz. Paano manalo? Sagutin lang ang tanong na ito. Anong verse sa Biblia ang binanggit ni Camila sa katapusan ng show ngayong gabi? A. Psalms 31:29-30, B. Proverbs 31:29-30, o C. Psalms 29:30-31. Kung alam nyo ang sagot, tumawag lang sa 810-7717 o 810-7176 o mag-text sa SMART 0998-965-9579, Globe 0917-406-5001 o Sun 0932-665-7498. Ang unang apat na makakatawag at makakapag-text ng tamang sagot sa tanong ang siyang magwawagi. Kaya tutok lang sa The 700 Club Asia.